Football Masters 2 Europa Conquest Guide. Let's first look at the basics of Europa Conquest. There are 25 grounds in total, 15 1-star grounds, 7 2-star grounds, and 3 3-star grounds. The timing for Europa Conquest is from 1200 hours to 2200 hours server time. So remember, you can play this every day only during this time. Europa Conquest resets after each and every day. This is where your team overall will be shown as well as the buffs you have collected. I will explain a little later about the buffs which can be collected. Next, you can see your action points. The total action points that can be collected is 200. Action points get added every 30 minutes. You get 30 action points. Action points can only be used to occupy a ground or to challenge another team to occupy their ground. It will cost 60 action points per challenge. The pink coin is fame. Fame is basically the coins collected for Europa Conquest. It can be used to redeem players as well as gifts. Now we will see the two types of arenas. So the first type of arena is the Pro Arena, which we were at. You can collect a total of 50,000 fame from this arena every day. The second one is the Novice group. This is for newer players joining in so that they get a chance to get fame. The fame limit is set to 30,000 in Novice group. Novice group also has a limitation to your overall. You have to be below a particular overall to participate in it. If your overall is high, you have to participate in the Pro Arena. The fame collected per minute in Novice group is very less compared to the Pro Arena. In the Pro Arena, fame collected per minute on a 3-star ground is 200, on a 2-star ground is 100 per minute, and on a 1-star ground it is 50 per minute. Let's now challenge somebody and see how it works. First, we'll find a suitable opponent to challenge. Once you find an opponent, it is very important that you use cheer before the match. Adding a cheer to the match will increase your overall by 5 to 10%. You can add 2 cheers per match, so you can increase your overall by 10 to 20% per match. So you have to just click on add, choose people in your friends list, and it's done. Giving a cheer to your friend will give them a boost of 5 action points. On seeing this, they also would likely give you a cheer back, which will increase your action points by 5 per cheer. So each challenge cost 50 action points, and since I was already occupying another ground, I got a notification message if I want to leave that ground to challenge this new ground. You will not get that notification in case you have not occupied any other ground. So normally in Europa, I just use system skill and then I skip the match. How many goals you win by really doesn't matter in Europa as long as you win. On winning, you will get the fame reward of the match and you will start earning your rewards per minute. Now we'll talk about cheer. When any of your friends use you as a cheer in their match, it will show up here. Each cheer you collect gives you 5 action points. You can collect a maximum of 5 cheers a day, which will give you 25 extra action points in a day. After acquiring the maximum amount of fame for the day, you will not be able to occupy the ground. So if you win any match after collecting 50,000 fame, the ground will be vacated. Now we'll see what are the targets. Targets are basically tasks which will give you extra fame. So there are 4 set targets every day. In total, you can achieve 12,000 fame by collecting these 4 targets. The first target is to challenge 3 occupied grounds. The second challenge is to collect 3 random buffs. The third challenge is to invite your friends to cheer for your match. The fourth challenge is to occupy any ground for a total of 5 minutes. Now we'll see strategies. There are 4 strategies. The first one is camouflage. You can use this to change your team name once you occupy a ground. So after you have already occupied a ground, click on use and you can change the team name. The second strategy is sponsor. This has to be used before you challenge for a match. This will double the fame reward for the match. The third strategy is sneak. This also has to be used before the match. This will basically hide your identity to the person you have just challenged. The fourth strategy is peace. This strategy has to be used after you have occupied the ground. It will give you a 5-minute counter that nobody else can attack you during this time. Now we'll have a look at history. History basically shows you everybody who has challenged you. History will not show you who you have challenged. This is a good way to check if any of your alliance members have attacked you in case your alliance has any set rules. You will get to collect random buffs on the map as well as random strategies which appear on the map. So for example here, if you collect the lightning, it will reduce your stamina consumption by -5% in your next match. The shield with the sword increases your overall for the next match by 5%. The fame token gives you 200 fame. The two swords crossed increases your attack by 5% for the next challenge. The plain shield increases your defense by 5% for the next challenge. You can click here to check all the buffs you have collected for your next challenge. Do support this small channel with a like and a subscribe. We will now discuss about the 3 events which take place every 1 hour. The first one is heat wave. This will reduce your opponent's overall by 30%. This is a very good chance to challenge opponents higher rated than you. Also aim for opponents with the most fame. The second type of event is Stormy Day. This event, when triggered, will automatically vacate 5 occupied grounds. And the third type of event is Bull Market. Once this event gets triggered, all the grounds' fame will increase by 30%. Europa Conquest has a ranking system which is every day. Every day this system will reset. Prizes will be given to the top ranked players daily. So the top ranked player of the server will get 8,000 fame as well as 200k euros. That is a really good amount of fame. Second place will get 6,000 fame and 150k euros. Third place will get 4,000 fame and 100k euros. Fourth and fifth place will get 3,000 fame and 50k euros. There are prizes right till the 100th player ranked of the day. Remember, these prizes are being given every single day. So if you add it all up, it becomes a lot of fame. These are the rules on how you get the points for this daily competition. 3-star ground, you get 4 points per minute. On a 2-star ground, you get 2 points per minute. And on a 1-star ground also, you get 2 points per minute. For every opponent challenged, and if you win the match, you get 80 points. If you fail to win the match, you get 30 points. Remember, once you reach 50,000 points, you will not be able to occupy the ground. You can use your fame which you have collected by clicking player redeem. Your fame can be used to redeem players as well as player contracts and air tickets. You can check the players list to check which all players can be redeemed here. Every day you will get 3 random players from the list which you can buy using fame. I would suggest buying players who you have never bought before to collect them. Otherwise, save your fame to buy air tickets later for other events. For example, use it to collect tickets so that you can play the special player event along with the wish list. Do support this small channel with a like and a subscribe.